So this is part two of everything we need to do to get ready for a wedding. Today is Saturday. We've got our private event sign already set out at the top of the driveway. We've got a long driveway down to the barn. So we like to put that out there as early as we can so any vendors, anybody that possibly hasn't been there before knows where they're going. Now, this video, I filmed it all and I thought it would be a lot longer, but I was actually kind of embarrassed because the family was already setting up and decorating and everybody was outside. So I did my best to film what I could, but I was way too embarrassed to be talking and explaining it as I was going. You might recognize this from the last video. This is on the timeline. It gives all of the things I need to do to set up outside area. And then these wine barrels out here have little holes in them. They are going to go out on the lawn as umbrella. We'll put umbrellas in them for like a shaded cocktail table. This half round table right here that I ironed the linen for, they ended up bringing their own linen for it. So all I had to do was set out the table. The next thing I did was set out all of the lawn games. We have two sets of cornhole and one lawn Jenga. So I get all of those in place. I try not to be too picky about where they go because I found that when guests come, they will rearrange this anyway. So I just do my best to get them out there. So you can see I've got those wine barrels with the umbrellas. I'm using them as a shaded cocktail table between each of the cornhole sets. And then I've got lawn Jenga over on the side. So the next job is setting up our catering table, which I'm going to set up along this kind of diagonal of the concrete. It's going to be three 6-foot tables. They're folding tables, and I'm going to put them on the grass so that guests can walk on the concrete to get their food. These tables I have black linens for. They are the some of the very few linens that I actually have, and these linens are great. I got them from Amazon. They never need to be ironed. They're like this weird stretchy polyester type of material. They come out of the dryer really, really nice. So um, I think the worst part about them is sometimes they will get like oil stains from food. So I have to replace them about halfway through the season. I get a new 6-pack from Amazon. And then the wine barrels that were at the top of the aisle, they actually didn't want those. So I am hauling them back over to our garage to store them. And the big job for me today is getting all of these chairs out of the garage. They are going to have 3 tables outside for seating, and then also their front row for the ceremony is also going to be chairs. So between the 24 of the tables and the 20 chairs in the front row of the ceremony, that's 44 chairs I need to have brought over. We also need to bring over those tables that are going to be sat outside off of the dance floor. So we've got those in place. And this is only the second weekend in a row that we've hired help. It's usually me out there with my husband moving these benches, but since we opened our farm shop, we have a kid cooking pizzas, and we just have him come about 2 hours early, and he is the one setting up all the benches with my husband, which makes it really nice for me. So those benches are some of the options. They can choose to have all benches or chairs. And now we have to go over and get the chairs. And we do this after the benches so that we have like an empty trailer to haul the chairs over in. So they've picked up the chairs. They will put them out. My staff at the end of the night will actually collect all of those chairs and bring them back into the barn. And the arbor decorations, that was on the parents. The parents decorated the arbor. We don't do any of the actual decorating. We just get all of the furniture set up. So that was all the video I got this morning, and I would say it takes about 2 hours to get all that set up.